my mouth out with soap.
Hi, it's Maggie. This is a speed build I did in Newcrest. So yeah, I'm kind of swaying away from Oasis Springs a little bit and building in Newcrest now, cause yeah, sorry, I just need to turn up the brightness on my computer. I couldn't see the build for a second. I probably should have done that before I started the voice recording, but whatever. But yeah, I'm swaying a little bit away from Oasis Springs because I've been building a lot in there, like so much. It's like ridiculous how much I've been building in Oasis Springs, and I mean, I'm sure you guys don't mind. I mean, I hope not. But I thought it would be a nice change of building in Newcrest. I know it's not the most exciting world either. Like, it's not like Realm of Magic or anything. But I thought I could just change it up a bit and work on different parts of my save file. I haven't been feeling as enthusiastic about the save file lately. I'm not sure why. I think just because... Honestly, I think just because I've just been really into Creative Sim lately, and I've been obsessed with Creative Sim. Although watching this back, I think I really like this house. I think I did a really good job in this house, and I hope you guys like it too. I did like something a little different that I don't usually do in my builds, or I feel like I don't usually do in my builds. I added in like a different roof coloring. Well, not roof coloring, but like roof wall coloring. Opposed to the wallpaper below it. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, I added like a different thing, kind of like different wallpapers, and I think it looks really good. I think it makes the build look really nice, because I've seen Avalyn do that in her builds, and I never realized how good it like could look in my build, because I don't know, I'm just kind of like hesitant to try new things in my builds, although I'm sorry, I thought I heard something. Although I am really wanting to like, you know, get better at building, and that involves trying new things, so yeah. But yeah, other than that, here I'm just choosing the windows for the house. The house, it's actually pretty big. It's not a 30 by 20 lot, but it's actually pretty big. It's like, it took me a while to furnish it. It took me like an hour and 15 minutes to furnish it. I don't know why furnishing takes me that long, but it just does. And I've struggling with the windows here. I probably could have cut this out, but honestly, it's a really need to cut it out. But yeah, is there really a need to like cut out everything, like, every little thing? I mean, this video is only like 14 minutes long, although that's kind of a long time still. But yeah. So yeah, I just called this large Newcrest family estate, but yeah, I didn't know what else to call it, so I just called it that. I hope that's okay with you guys. I mean, I'm sure the name of the build doesn't matter to you because it's just like a build. Oh yeah, I also had trouble with like looking at the builds, because there's a house right across the street, or one of those fake houses right across the street, and yeah, so that's really annoying that it just is there, and like it was getting in the way of me looking at the front of the build. I know how much of a perfectionist I am, and I really wanted to see that the front of the build looked good and everything, so yeah. But yeah, let me know if you like this build or not. I really like, or not, sorry, I don't know why I said that. Let me know if you like this build. Not if, I don't want to know if you don't like the build, because that would make me kind of feel bad, but like, yeah, like anyway, so yeah. I totally lost track of what I was gonna say. How come this happens literally every time I'm doing a voiceover? Anyway, so yeah, I'm just doing the windows. It's pretty much the same kind of windows throughout. I didn't really like make it like too unique looking. Like I see some people's builds who can make builds look like really unique and everything. And I really admire that, because like I just kind of like, I need to step out of the box a little bit, make my builds a little bit different than what I typically do like every single time I build a house. But or maybe just build like another kind of lot, like a community lot or something, I don't know. But well, there's only like two kind of lots. There's community lots and there's residential lots, right? That's like the only two kind of lots. Oh, except there's also tiny home residential. And I don't know, I forget anything else, but yeah. Yeah, I should probably build more tiny homes, to be honest. I know I did a tiny home a little while back, like a couple of weeks ago now that this video is coming out, or maybe it's a month ago that when this video is coming out. But yeah, I like that tiny home. I actually like it a lot. I should build tiny homes more often. And they take such a short time to do, although that one build took me like, it only took me like, it was a long time for a tiny home build. At least for me, how long it would take me to do a tiny home build. It took me so long. But yeah, this is just a living room. And one thing I realized I forgot to add in the living room was a TV. So yeah, I forgot to add a TV. You can add one in, but it is kind of like in front of the windows, so I don't know if that'd be like a good idea, adding just like a random TV in front of the windows, although I've seen other people do that, so I don't see the problem with it. But yeah, this is just like the entryway. At first when I was doing the layout of this house, I was like, oh, do I want to make this like a multi-family home? Because when I was looking at it, it's like kind of the layout or just the way the house is just kind of reminded me of like a multi-family home. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. And I use this weird rug that I never use in my builds. I never use that rug that changes a lot of swatches. I don't know why I never use that rug, but yeah. I'm trying to, as I said before, I'm trying to like go out of the box a little bit from what I do, from using the same objects over and over again, because I know sometimes I tend to do is use the same objects over and over and over again, and it's a bad habit of mine, especially clutter. I feel like there needs to be more clutter, although if there's more clutter, I feel like I would just get lost, if you know what I mean. Like, I would just be like, okay, where do I find this clutter item? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so I think yeah, this is basically just the kitchen. It's pretty sad, but I don't think I had anything else in the kitchen. Just some clutter around the place. It's a very small galley kitchen. I think originally when I was doing the layout, I was like, okay, I want to make the, oh yeah, you're struggling with those flowers for like 20 minutes. Like, it took me so long, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna lower the shelf. But yeah, I forget what I was saying. Oh my god, this always happens. Anyway, I totally lost track of what I was gonna say. It's terrible. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I know what I was gonna say. Okay, I wanted to do like a galley kitchen, make it like a separate room, but I think this house is honestly too small for that. To make like the room so small like that. So, yeah. I said this was a large family home, so there's I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, and then there's 1 teen. So yeah, and the teen is a girl, because you know I always like making female teen girls. I don't really like making like a lot of teen boys or adult boys. I don't know why. I don't have a lot of CC for. I mean, I know this is for my save house, so I wouldn't be making a family for this house. But I'm thinking of maybe making a family for the house, like in a separate save file, like when I add this house to a separate save file where I use CC in my families. But yeah, other than that, I really like the way this house turned out. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm just really impressed with how the exterior came out. I didn't think I was gonna do that good on the exterior, but I've been trying to get better at exteriors. I mean, of course, there's some things I could get better at, like I could improve on regarding exteriors, but yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, this is just a little office area. I feel like it's the teen girls office area. It's very girly and like kind of childish, but I like it a lot. This room came together really quickly, honestly, and I really like the way it came out. I think it's really cute, and I think when I was playtesting other builds, I don't know why I was playtesting that build. I never playtest my builds, but when I was playtesting another build, there was like those clutter objects on the floor. The ones you just saw that I put on the floor, from Parenthood. I think I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you're familiar with Parenthood, but that clutter object with like the backpack on the floor and all those like kids items, or teen items, whatever. I use them for kids and teens, honestly. But yeah, so I had those on the floor, and I was playtesting, and the sim couldn't get past them to sit down in a chair, so I don't know how. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still, it's like a nice clutter item to put near other items. Like, why would you just have it in like the middle of a room with like nothing around it? That's kind of weird in my opinion. So yeah, and I'm just so bad with not using move objects on. I mean, not using move objects off. Like, you know, I don't even know how to say this. I don't know how to not use move objects on, because I struggle so much with the build looking nice if I don't use move objects on. And also, I know when I have to play test builds, this is really bad. I know I shouldn't probably say this on my channel, but most of my builds just don't work because I just have objects in front of other objects, and I wish it wasn't that way, but yeah, I can't help it. I just want the build to look nice, so yeah. Anyway, this is a teen's little balcony. She has her own balcony, which is really nice. She also has her own guitar on the balcony, some little chairs. Maybe she could sit there with her boyfriend. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I just saved because that's good. I'm glad I saved, because if I hadn't saved, then that would not be good. Just in case my game might have crashed and I would have a mental breakdown, because I wouldn't want to do another speed build again, because I've worked so hard on the speed build. But yeah, anyway, I didn't do this build in one sitting though. I think I did the exterior in one sitting, and I did the floor plan and the outdoors area in one sitting, and then I did this interior in one sitting. So it was, you know, 3 separate times I worked on it. 2 of the times I recorded myself building it. I know I should probably get into the habit of recording backyards. As you can see, there's a little backyard there, a little fence there. I don't know if you saw it. I should probably get into the habit of recording backyards, but I just never get around to it. And I don't know. I mean, recording the footage of the backyard. I do record the backyards. I mean, I do furnish the backyards. What am I even saying? I do finish the backyards, but I never record me finishing them or adding in anything to the backyard. So it's kind of like a mystery until you see the screenshots. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I like this cool thing I did with the curtains there. Although for some reason with that big window, the ones you see right there, that big window doesn't work with like this island living curtains that go, you know, like those big island living curtains that go on the top of the window. God, I'm so bad at explaining, but you know what I mean. Those ones above the green curtains, they don't work with those big windows. Don't work with them, but whatever, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah. Anyway, I struggled so much with the rug here. I don't know what it was. The rug just took me forever to do, and I don't like the rug options. Some of them are just not nice, and I wish we just had better rug options. I really wish we did, because I always realize in like at least every single build, I mean, like, yeah, like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but in, like, almost every single build, I'm always struggling with the rugs, and it sucks, because I don't want to like be spending 15 minutes trying to choose a good rug for the build, for the room, whatever. But yeah. And this is the master bedroom, by the way. I was so burnt out when I was doing this master bedroom. I was like, I don't even know what I want to do anymore. I've been doing this for like an hour straight, and I don't know if I want to keep going building this house and furnishing it. But I think it's fine though, because I got it done in a day, or in 2 sittings, which I'm glad I didn't like do a million different recordings and I'd have to edit everything out and everything. But if I know it doesn't make much sense, but when I do separate recordings, I realize that like it goes slower, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Anyway, I think I'm just cluttering up this room. I did change a lot about this room off camera because I just wasn't like how it was looking at all. Wasn't liking how it was looking at all, so I changed a lot of it off camera. Like right after I finished adding in all this clutter, I was like, you know what, I don't like this, so I just changed a lot of it. I mean, I kind of like the way it looks now, but I changed that also, so yeah. And then I changed a lot of it off camera, but I hope you guys don't mind that you don't see the full process of me finishing this room on camera. I really hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the build, I think, in like a second. Oh yeah, I had this weird obsession with the clocks. I couldn't get the clocks to like look good on the wall. But yeah, anyway, these are the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this build. I really hope you did. I had fun building it. But thanks for watching. Bye. Stay tuned for the next build. Bye.